Death was just about to claim the little girl's soul, but suddenly, his scythe snapped in half. The girl recognized him immediately. He was Death, yet she wasn't afraid at all. Instead, she asked if he wanted a brand new scythe. Death grew irritated. He ordered the girl to disappear at once, but the mischievous child secretly touched the blade. In the next instant, the scythe crumbled into ashes. Death flew into a rage. Now he had no choice but to find another scythe. All of a sudden, the girl said she knew where to get one. Death wasn't sure whether to believe her, but he followed anyway. Along the way, the curious girl kept asking what hell was like. Her endless questions annoyed him. Still, through their chatter, he learned she was an orphan. Then, without warning, the girl tripped and fell. Death let out a quiet chuckle, but she caught him laughing. The next second, she tore off a tree branch and swung it back at him. Before long, they reached an abandoned church. Inside stood a statue of Death holding a scythe. Excited, Death rushed forward. As he gripped the weapon, the statue slowly released its stone hands. Then something miraculous happened. The rocky shell around the scythe broke away. It transformed into a real, gleaming blade. Death raised the scythe once again, but then he hesitated. Thinking of the girl's help along the way, he decided to spare her. Suddenly, the little girl wrapped her arms around him. That warmth stirred something deep inside his heart. At the doorway, she turned back and asked if they would meet again. Death gave a small nod. Overjoyed, she ran off. But in the very next moment, a carriage struck her down. In the end, she couldn't escape the grasp of Death after all. She appeared once more, this time as a ghost. And now, Death granted her wish. He gently took her hand and led her to where she truly belonged.